Anthony,
Thanks, Ellie.
you have the floor.
Hey guys, how's everybody doing? John wanted me to talk a little bit about social media because I think you guys consider me this guru. I'm not really a guru on it, but social media for me is extremely important. How many here are using social media? Facebook, I'm going to be specific. I'm actually going to be putting together a white paper. I'm actually working on it that I'm going to be passing out to people that are interested in that. And we'll be doing that for you. I'm not going to get into any specifics. Facebook for me is, it's like a party. You walk into a party, there's always a couple of people on the side talking about maybe roses or candy bars, or there's 2, 3 people. Somebody might wander over, what like Kit Kats chew, and they're talking. And then on the other side of the room is the people that are talking maybe politics, and they start out with 2 guys, and then it's 8 guys, it's 14 people, and next thing you know they're fighting, and they're rolling in the aisle, and they're rolling out the door, and there's a big fist fight. Facebook's just like that for me. You have to be careful what you do on there, right? As professionals, you have 2 roles. You have your private life and you have your business life. I've used Facebook since 2008. I've made multiple hundreds of thousands of dollars using it. I've actually gone out there and I brought in business. I was a realtor from 1979. I left my license behind a while ago, got into banking, taxation, and finance. It's one of my expertise. And then I ended up back in real estate in 2010. I just got the license. 2 days later, I see a post on Facebook. The daughter of a friend of mine posted, "I am looking forward to taking my sister out to look for houses this weekend." I'm like, whoa. I sent her a message, "Hey, your sister's looking for a house, what's going on?" "Yeah, Uncle Tony." She calls me Uncle Tony. "Yeah, they're looking, why don't you give her a call?" I said, "Well, I'm a realtor." "Oh my God, I got that sale. I got that sale, I got the second gal sale, I've done refinances on both houses, and I've made a lot of money just from that one post." So I'm aware of the power of Facebook. But what I use it is this. The way you have to use it is very simple. You don't want to put a lot of garbage on there, right? And we all see a lot of crazy things going on. I don't put politics on my personal wall. I do have a fan page now, which I haven't really done much with. So everything's on my personal wall. You ever notice when somebody puts a post on Facebook, they get 2 or 3 likes, with little hearts now, and angry faces, whatever. So you get all these different things, and they fly across. So maybe 10 or 15 people are engaged in that. And then it just stops. There's no more activity there. I say it all the time. I might put up a type of post. I put up a lot of social media. I put up a lot of personal development stuff. I've been involved with Tony Robbins, Bob Proctor, going back to 1980. I'm very big on that. And it's been very, 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 very productive for myself to be involved in personal development. Well, anyway, so I watch those posts. I might put a post up, might get 15, 20, 50 people responding. Some people are sharing it. And I might put another post up that might get 5 people. When my brother passed away in July, that post generated 600 responses to the post. Now I have over 3,000 friends. What was the difference? The difference is the algorithms. Literally speaking, when you're having a conversation on Facebook, Facebook is looking at the conversation and they're saying to themselves, do people care about this? Do people care about the puppy picture or the video of some guy, running off a mountain on a moped? If they do, then Facebook is going to start to drop that particular post further and further down your friends list. So more friends will see it, and as a result of more friends seeing it, what happens? Their algorithm says, "Hey, this is an interesting conversation. You want to keep this going." And it keeps getting deeper and deeper and deeper into the network. And eventually you have dozens or scores of people looking at the post. Well, if you're a realtor, what's your primary focus? Can I get a show of hands? What's the answer? What's the primary focus of a realtor? Selling houses. Let's forget about rentals. Let's just selling houses. You guys all work with buyers. Everyone in there works with buyers also. Well, guess where they're congregating right now? Guess where they think they're experts? They're experts in real estate. Everybody's an expert. They have the little app on the phone, the little Chase app, the City app, and they all think they're like, "Oh my God, I know more than the realtors know. I'm going to search online and find that right house." Not going to happen. We all know that just doesn't happen. They need the professional help. They need the team. They need the realtor with the mortgage guy that knows what he's doing. They need the team to work for them. And your homeowners are looking for a realtor. They may be a FSBO. You guys like FSBOs? Yes. You like FSBOs? I call FSBO leads. I'm a mortgage banker. I call FSBO leads, and I end up listing opportunities for my agents. The reason I'm able to do that is because they see me on Facebook. They see my name. And if I have a FSBO on the phone and I'm offering my help as a mortgage banker, I will automatically send it to my Facebook page, Anthony Fontana. I was the very first Anthony Fontana on Facebook. So that's how you find me, Anthony Fontana. There I am. They'll see me, they'll see I'm professional, I'm clean cut, I have a great family lifestyle, I'm engaging, I'm fun. and they're gonna like me. So when I do work for that person, there's a good shot that I'm gonna get into them personally on a one-on-one basis, and I'm gonna turn that around, I'm gonna end up with a listing opportunity for an agent, which might be one of you. And which one it is the one that's working with me at that moment, whoever comes across my mind, that's what's gonna happen. I've walked into DE offices, I've walked into Century 21 offices, and give me a top agent, I have a listing opportunity for you, I want to interview your top agent in the place, I'm a mortgage banker for whatever I was working for. I did it all the time, and it works like a charm, and it engages the realtors. But social media is where you're going to build your career. You may not think so, you may be afraid of it, you're afraid of that fist fight, because you're gonna get, some people are gonna come at you, they're not gonna like you, oh, I don't like the glasses you're wearing, you know. I don't use Snapchat, I use Instagram, and I use Facebook. LinkedIn is a professional site for job type things. I don't really engage with that in my mortgage career. If you're on Facebook with me, you won't know I'm a mortgage banker. You will never guess that I'm a mortgage banker. It's not what I want you to know. What I want you to know is, who's Anthony Fontana? Can you trust me? Can you have fun with me? And then if I see an opportunity, private message, hey, I saw that you're looking for a house. I have a few realtors that might work with you. Hey, I saw that you're interested in a post that I put about the housing market right now. How can I work with you on that? You have any questions for me? I engage with them on a one-on-one basis so that I can get them to touch with me, to be involved with me. And I have friends. I have an Australian couple flying in on the 27th that I've never met. I know them 2 years on Facebook, and their primary reason for coming to New York, they're flying into Montreal and they're coming out to New York, is to meet MJ and I. To spend a couple of days with us in New York City, all because of the engagement on Facebook. So that's where you're going to build your bread and butter. You've got to get your presence known there. We'll be doing some classes on this. I'll do some online webinars. I can teach you, I can coach you on your own personal Facebook page. I can show you how to engage. If you see one of my posts and you like it, share it. Guess who you're helping? You're helping me. What did I say about that engagement? You're helping me, but you're also helping yourself, because as soon as you share it, I'm going to like the fact that you shared it, and then the people on your wall will say, well, who's this? What's this? Oh, that's pretty cool. And now you're going to get some engagement. It could be a personal development post. It could be about a book. It could be about my upcoming trip to Cancun. Literally, you will be with me in Cancun for 10 days, because I am on there all day long. There's videos going, cameras are going. I drive MJ nuts. But it generates a lot of back and forth friends, people that I've never heard of, coming back to me. Now, my profile is public. Some people don't like the public nature of profiling. Like MJ's is private, mine's public. Everything I put goes out there. So every picture of her is out there, which means every picture of her is, she dolls them up, and I got a spot, and I got a little mole. She's unbelievable what she does. I can't even, God forbid, I put up a post of her like just taking a shot. I'm dead. I'm coming to you right now. So, but social media can be a dangerous place to be.
So I can either use your personal page or you'll create a business
I use
page.
my personal page. I have the fan page. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tie the fan page to the personal page. So posts on the fan page are going to be shared by my fan page with me on my personal page, and I'm going to put them on Instagram too. So I'm creating a big circle of synergy that's going to work, where people are going to know my name.
I have business and personal. What's fan?
A fan page is a business page.
It's business page.
Oh.
Yeah. There's other ways to use Facebook. We can get into this in another time, but you can create a group. You can create a first-time homebuyer group, and then put posts up about how to be a first-time homebuyer. You know, a while ago, a kid walked into a real estate office because he got fed up living with his mom and his dad with a 6-month-old baby and a little wife, and he was disgusted with that. 6 months after that, he ended up in Brentwood, Long Island, and he put a $25 binder on a house and bought that house. Ended up working for the realtor. Okay, he called the realtor, set the appointment up. Everyone thought he was nuts. He bought that house. By the time he was 22 years old, he had 6 houses. That broker hired him to work for him. He sold over 300 homes in the Brentwood Bayshore market. This is from 1979 to 1981, 1982. That little kid was me. I was 20 years old. No computers. I had no idea what the hell I was doing. But I made money because I was engaging. I was active with people. God knows where I'd be if I had this. You know, if I go back in time and have this social media and all this, it'd be unbelievable. But you all have an opportunity right now. There's 2 billion people on Facebook right now. You can target an ad on your fan page. And you can target a specific area, a neighborhood of first-time home buyers. Facebook will target that block for you, literally, and you pay a couple of bucks for that. When I put a post up on my fan page, you notice you're getting like an ad, like Facebook wants to charge you $1 to boost it. I don't need that boosting. I know how to boost it on my own. Once I'm ready to go, there's going to be 15,000 people on my fan page by the end of the year. It's just like nothing now. I just started it. I'll take that fan page and I'm gonna leverage it for my mortgage business. And then people on my Facebook page, my personal, will know, hey, he's a mortgage guy. Let me reach out to him. I mean, I get the calls all the
So
time.
you can target to first-time home buyers
That's
in
right.
certain areas without boosting?
Without boosting, yeah.
You don't pay for it?
You don't have to. See, Facebook,
How do you do that?
well, it's how you post and where you post. What groups are you in? Did you know there's like over 800,000 Facebook groups? And there's hundreds and hundreds that are targeted to people that are looking to buy real estate, that are interested in real estate. It doesn't have to be an individual that is interacting with you. It could be John, who happens to be a builder, who now you're in his group and you're putting some great content in that group. And you're engaging with somebody, this guy John.
You have to request to be in this group?
Well, most of the time you can just submit a request. You can
Sometimes
sign-
they're,
yeah.
sometimes they're public, sometimes not, depends when you
It
see
depends. Some of them are completely public. You can join them.
Because it's usually admin,
It's
yeah,
almost
has to
Yeah,
get.
and they almost always, most people would say, if you're a realtor and there's other realtors in there, join other realtor sites. Like Alan Hayon, a good friend of mine, he started a group, New York,
Yeah, I'm in that one.
yeah, New York something. He went from zero, because I remember when he started it, he's got like 8,000 people in there. I do Facebook videos. I do what we call steering wheel videos from my car. I invented that. I've been doing those for years. People love them. I don't crash anything, never crashed yet. And then I do videos at open houses. I'll show up at your open house and I'll do a little camera video. I'm not Steven Spielberg. I'm walking around, I'm tripping, I'm spitting up, I don't want them burping, it's something ridiculous. And they get a lot of views. Thousands in many cases, because people want to see things like that. That's where the rubber meets the road.
Well, that's one type of content that you can post your vacation video or
Oh, yeah.
picture there. Then how about professional content? Very often we don't have the time or knowledge to write great articles, but we can put a link to a newspaper article.
100%.
Very often it's a competitor's article. Now how do you leverage that?
If you
How do
take
you
it,
have a
you can
pipeline
copy and
of
paste those
content?
links, add to it. If you just take a link, every day there's articles on these different things happening in the world right now. So if you just take that link and stick it on your fan page, and now it's a link, and the people in your fan page, if you've grown the fan page, and you might have to pay a little bit to grow the fan page, it depends on who you're targeting, how quickly you want to do it. Well, that link is going to generate, maybe a few people might read it, maybe, or they're going to actually click it and they're going to be taken away from the Facebook anyway. Facebook wants to keep people within Facebook. You ever notice that?
Yeah,
They don't want you leaving Facebook. They want you in there and living and dying in the damn thing, because that's where their revenue comes from. If I once typed in, somebody asked me a question, I says, well, that depends. Like that was my post to the answer. All of a sudden, I started getting ads for depend undergarments. I'm like, what the hell? It's unbelievable. It actually follows you. And then I open up my email account on NetZero, and then I'm getting the ads there too. I'm like, this is ridiculous. It follows you. These cookies follow you. It's nuts. But if you take that link and you add something to the link, you add just a couple of words.
Yes.
Take the time to do it, because one
Right.
person a month can add how much money to your income? 60,000?
How do you get what you want to say to get onto without paying? Let's say you have a listing, right? Or, like when I look to buy a pair of shoes,
Yeah.
every time I open up my email, how do you get to be that person that every time somebody opens up their email, they see your listings?
Well, you're talking email or Facebook?
Facebook, sorry.
Okay, Facebook. So if you just put up listing after listing after listing after listing, you become the guy that walks into the party and goes, I'm a realtor, help me, come to me. You're on the table shouting and yelling and screaming. No one cares. They just like, It's like the Amway guy walking in a room, the gauze around the neck. They don't want to be bothered. They don't, stay away from me, I don't want that. And they don't even know you. They just think you're just posting these links about your listings. Who cares? But you're not engaging with them. Do you walk into a party and make friends with people that you don't know? You walk up, I'm Anthony Fontaine, what's going on? Hey, shop with the dude, you engage, you have conversations. That's all it really is. You're engaging with people, you're trying to build relationships up. I call it social media flirting. You're finding something to like on somebody's page. So I have 3,000 people posting, it's constant. My feed is all day long. I might be at a traffic light, and you will kill me. So I'm tape, I'm showing up. So I'm at a traffic light, I'm both, okay, I gotta go. So I want to respond to what I'm seeing in front of me live. If you put a post up, and you like your own post maybe an hour or two later, Some people find that to be, you're so self-centered. No, there's a reason for it. The reason you like your own post is it automatically takes what you just did and it shoves it into the newsfeed on the right side of the page, so it will show up on other people's pages. Well, I keep calling them pages, other people's Facebook profiles. So that's why you like your own post. It boosts it up a little bit. You're adding to the algorithm's knowledge. Now, if you take one of my posts and share it, I'm going to share it back with you. If you put a post up, I'm going to share your post. If you have a listing, I'm going to share your listing. When I share it, John's going to see it. MJ's going to see it. We're all going to like it.
That's
It's synergy.
It's not what you put out there. It's like I spend more time on your Facebooks than mine.
100%.
I'm looking at your, I want to know what you
That's
guys
right.
up to. I want to like your stuff.
That's
I want
right.
to interact with you because that's
That's
the way,
right.
also that's why Facebook algorithms, you get more of what you like.
You get more
So
of
if
what
I'm
you like.
liking your puppy pictures and I'm sharing your listings, then
Right.
it becomes, that's how Facebook really digs into the algorithms.
So
Right.
what's the difference between like and share?
Well, and again, any sort of interaction with another person on Facebook activity creates activity.
Yeah, it's
So
pretty
then
much the
again, if
same.
I just throw my stuff out there day after day, after 3 days, you're gonna be like, just this guy, he's always by himself. But if I'm sharing my puppy pictures and then I'm liking your puppy pictures and I'm sharing your listing and I'm sharing your open house and this and then then it builds on itself. Now Facebook goes, oh, these people are into this, they're gonna show us more.
They're going to share more of it.
So it's kind of like it builds on
Is
itself.
it good enough to just like, or you always have to make a comment?
You have to share.
What's more
comment.
effective?
Now, let me take
Because
this
it
one.
takes more time to make put a comment.
When you
Yeah.
comment, here's
I
what
like
you're
to do it,
doing.
just like everybody.
No, don't just like everybody.
I have to make it, no, just.
Let me answer this one. When you just like people's posts,
It's
if
not
you just
enough.
click like, Facebook does not think you're engaging with anybody,
Yeah, it
and they
is
don't
not
care what you're
engaging.
doing.
Oh.
Your likes do nothing for anybody
I'm
else,
gonna yell at all my
and
friends
they
now.
also hurt your profile.
How about putting an emotion like this with the smiley face?
The smiley faces, the hearts they're a little bit step up on the algorithm. A love is better than, now angry faces, I love angry faces. Get angry all day long. I click them just to see the angry face. Anything other than a standard like is a little bit higher on the algorithm scale. But the key is you can't just like. They're looking for how long are you looking at the post. The system is timing how long you stopped and looked at the post. That's why. If you look
I'll
at this
leave it on
post,
then.
and you look at it for 3 seconds, and you put a like and say, that's awesome, all of a sudden, just like that, you're starting to see that type of post in your feed. It goes just like that. It's instantaneous. It happens all the time. I test this stuff. I do this for a living.
So I have another question. So sometimes it says, your post, pending post. That means it never got out there?
It never got out there.
They have to
Oh my
approve
God.
it.
Yeah, well, some pending posts is someone might be tagging you for a post and they want you to approve
So
it.
I have to approve it.
You have to go in and see if it's worth it, if you want it on your wall.
So
I
you
get a lot
have
of
to
that.
add to timeline.
Yeah, I mean, somebody puts a charity post up, and then 80 other people put the same charity post up. I'll have, I might have 70 or 80 of those things pending. I'm not gonna hit yes, because that's ridiculous. It'll be all over my feed, and it'll be the only thing on my feed. So if I like a charity post, I'm not gonna engage with anybody. But people tag me all the time. They're expecting my engagement. They like it. They want me to involve them. They want to involve themselves with me. And I'm okay with that, but I'm not gonna like every single post.
Yeah.
I'm very selective because I don't want the pendulum garments appearing in my feed. I want specific things. So if I spend a day and want to target just realtors for that day, I guarantee you, not only will I target realtors effectively, I'll get 50 friend requests from 50 realtors. It's happening now. Yesterday I got 28 realtors send me friend requests. I have no idea who they are. And when I got those friend requests, I accepted. Then I went to Messenger instantly from the phone on my iPad, and I said, hey, Jill, thanks for the friend request. I really appreciate that. I'm looking forward to getting to know you. I've been in the industry like forever. I like your profile. I'm looking forward to speaking and catching up in the near future. Send. That now, she now sees that. She hears my voice, literally. Wow, how did he do that? What a mystery. So now I can track what messages I've sent out. I don't have to even track how many friends I have anymore. I just go to Messenger. I can see all my messages. If they interact with that, they go in my day. They go right in my book. I'm going to call them on Tuesday. I'm going to make that phone call and book a lunch appointment. Well, you all can do the same thing. It's just a matter of are you willing to do a little bit more work, make your lives easier than they are. God Almighty, being a realtor is tough. You're knocking on doors. If you're knocking on doors in Brooklyn, you're getting pulled in. Not good. Not safe. You want to be careful where you go, right? We do open houses. We don't want our people doing open houses alone. As mortgage guys, we will go as many as we can get to. We can't be everywhere, unfortunately. But our team is growing. John's putting together a nice team with us here, and we're going to have more bankers working with us that can engage. But bring us to your open houses. set up those databases for us. Engage with me on Facebook, engage with John and Ellie. We will help you grow your careers. I guarantee you what I'm saying is 100% factual, it's based on experience. High five. I'm gonna give you a high five. Right, so here's my, I'm gonna just write, do you have a pen, pencil, pen? This is me. Anthony Fontana.
I'm gonna friends you right now.
Oh, don't be spamming me now.
No.
Okay.
I just did
That's it.
It's Anthony F. Fontana.
Well, that's my name, yeah, but on Facebook, Anthony Fontana. I'll show up, I'm gonna sue. Let me see. That's my messenger. Yeah, the actual name is Anthony Fontana. In other words, that's how people find me. The F is just part of my profile. It's right here. Okay, that's right. Oh, just open up profile. Profile. And there we go. Okay, and you send me a friend request. I said,
It's
So,
F-O-N, yeah.
there you go. Anybody have any questions,
Yep.
anything?
F-O-N-T.
You want to do several times a day. There's a whole rhythm to doing that too, yeah.
It's not all business.
It's not all business.
It's personal life. Share articles, share things.
Yeah,
And
a picture of me,
honestly,
I usually put that up every now and then.
How come I can't find you?
Oh, you're fine, Anthony Fontana. Are you logged in?
Right, that's right.
Okay.
That's it. Yeah, you got it now. That's it.
Type it in again.
Okay, I found you.
So how do I send you?
You just answer. I accept pretty much everybody. I'm very popular with Asian ladies apparently, which is like weird. You know, they're all from like Japan and magazine covers. I get like 30 of those a month. That's something to do with that. Guys, thank you for having me. I appreciate it. There's a lot of food inside to eat and take home to your family.
Speaking of the food, we have a special guest today, Paul Della Universita. It was from Allstate. He's so nice to provide lunch for us. He's going to speak just for a couple minutes with you guys.
Yeah.
Say hello.
How's everybody doing? My name's Paul Della. So funny, I was thinking about other things I wanted to say, but when he was speaking about the social media, just to give you